school year started about 2 months ago, and as you might imagine, where there are kids, there are also lots of germs.
Oh, we love our little kids and their little germy hands. Our Rosemarie Beltz offers some tips for local parents concerned about chickenpox going around and how you can keep your child from getting it. Rose.
Chances are you remember having chickenpox because varicella, the virus that causes chickenpox, brings an itchy, blistering rash, fever, aches and pains, and a pretty much unforgettable feeling. It's a common childhood disease, but you can get it at any age. The chickenpox vaccine became available in the mid-90s, and experts at the CDC say the vaccine provides complete protection from the virus for about 98% of people who receive both recommended doses. Anyone who has never had chickenpox or been vaccinated against it is at risk of getting sick. You can actually catch chickenpox simply by being in the same room with someone who has it. So how does something like this happen? Well, the virus is passed from person to person through coughing or sneezing, direct contact by touching clothes or bedding contaminated with fluid from the blisters or from touching the blister. So once exposed, symptoms usually appear in a couple of weeks, but could take up to 21 days before the rash develops. Some people wonder, can you get chickenpox more than once? Normally, no, because the virus responsible leaves a powerful immune reaction behind, preventing another bout of the disease. However, repeat bouts can occur in people who had a mild case or in people with a compromised immune system. Now, the varicella virus remains in the body's nerve cells after the skin infection heals, and years later can resurface as shingles, a painful cluster of short-lived blisters. 99% of people who had chickenpox are at risk for shingles, and people who had the chickenpox vaccine seem to be at a lower risk of shingles than those who actually had the infection. To be clear, only people who had chickenpox or the vaccine can get shingles, and shingles generally appears in older adults with weakened immune systems. If you're concerned, there is an FDA-approved shingles vaccine available for people over age 50. Bottom line, talk to your doctor if you suspect chickenpox, and remember, if you don't remember if you had chickenpox or the vaccine, a blood test can determine your immunity. In the studio, I'm Rosemarie Beltz.
All of us remember when we got chickenpox at our age, and all of us are thankful that our kids will not get them because they've had the chickenpox vaccine.
Yeah, I was telling Andrea.
Go ahead, share your fun fact. This is a special Darcy fun fact. Go ahead.
Yeah, everybody has a chickenpox scar.
Right.
I don't have one chickenpox scar.
Because in Granny's wisdom, Granny did what?
She put gloves on me, and then she tied the gloves with socks.
So you couldn't take them off even if you wanted.
I couldn't take them off if I wanted to. And then she kept dipping me in oatmeal baths, and then the calamine lotion was probably that thick, so I couldn't get through it even if I wanted to.
Aww.
So, yep, not one. I'm one of those rare people who does not have one.
That is amazing. Yeah. Good job for Granny. And I remember for me, do you remember those hideous 1970s couches that were kind of like burlap and everybody had them? You know, the real ugly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we had. And I remember my mom put me on the couch and said, don't itch. So I would put my leg up against the side of the couch and just do that to itch them. Yeah, so that's how I itch, because I felt like that wasn't really technically itching.
It's a rite of passage our kids won't have to go through. All right.